Kajabi versus Teachable. What are the differences and why should you spend more money? There's a huge misconception that Kajabi is incredibly overpriced compared to things such as Teachable, which are significantly cheaper. However, there are so many things that Teachable cannot do that Kajabi can that actually makes it slightly cheaper when you analyze it in detail. In this video, I want to discuss some of the major differences between Kajabi and Teachable and also recommend which one I think is better depending on what type of business you have and also the type of online business you want to grow with your online courses. On one of my many YouTube channels, Ben Rowland's Music, here we have a range of different courses that I sell, such as product guides, guitar tutorials, music production, as an extension for sort of the customer journey for more in-depth tutorials. Now, a huge mistake that I made in the early days of creating online courses was hosting all of them on Udemy. I was too afraid to build out a website and have that monthly cost per subscription to host it, as I had no idea if people were going to buy these. I was literally just some 20-year-old kid with a couple thousand YouTube subscribers, and my audience was predominantly older than me, like 35, 45, 55-year-olds, and I didn't think they would be willing to spend money for my information that I was having. Now, to my surprise, we actually sold over 600 of these courses on Udemy in the first few months, which proved that it was worth, doing more of these and creating out their own website. But if instead I had hosted these courses on Teachable, I would have made way more money sooner, because the huge problem with Udemy is it's great that it's free and it deals with all of your returns and refunds, all that type of stuff, and there's a nice ecosystem. The issue is they absolutely destroy the instructors on the commission rate. Depending on how the sales generated, like I was selling these courses for like $40. I was sometimes making like $1.98 per sale. It was ridiculous. So I made absolutely no money, and it was a very hard work to try and get all of the sales in by hosting them on Udemy. However, I could have achieved the exact same result through Teachable for hardly any cost, for free. I could have uploaded one course onto Teachable to get the same data to see if there was any interest in there, and all I would have lost out would have been $1 plus 10%. And that was way less than what Udemy were taking. Udemy were taking like 80% sometimes of the sale because they were generating the sale, even though I was sending the traffic over from YouTube. So Teachable is incredibly powerful for testing a new idea and seeing if it's worth building out your own online course business, because it costs absolutely nothing to do so, or even just as little as $30 to do so, plus a 5% commission fee. But for that, you get unlimited courses. Very, very affordable. So if I had hosted these courses on Teachable, I would now have over 600 extra email addresses on my newsletter because of those students that I sent over to Udemy instead of sending them over to me. And that is very valuable, and it's worth as little as $30 per month, even in the very early days, if that's a lot of money in your business. But where Teachable definitely does begin to struggle is the scalability of the website. Here we have two examples of Teachable hosted online courses. We've got the Drone Pilot School and also this art website. You can find these examples on the Teachable website, and I'll provide a link in the video description to get yourself a free trial. But these are very simple websites that just solely serve the purpose of converting you to sell a course. There's nothing else they do beyond that point, which is perfectly fine if that's the only product that you want to sell. But these are very basic and primitive in terms of a modern website. There's no fancy templates or any sort of animations that are coming in. You're just scrolling down a dead, bland, and stagnant sales page. And the way Teachable operates reminds me a lot of Podia. Podia is a very another cost-effective course hosting solution, and I actually use it for my YouTube channel, for my music courses, and I've used this for over a year, maybe 2 years now at this point, and I'm about to switch this website over completely to Kajabi because we host other websites with Kajabi and it's just so much easier. Podia is great, it's cheap, it's cost effective, but again, it's a very basic website and it can't do anything fancy. So we also have to have a Wix website to do the more fancy element of things like animations and better sales pages and things. So it's more cost. You've got a subscription to your course hosting, such as Teachable or Podia, plus a subscription to maybe Squarespace, Wix, or Shopify, or whatever it is. And then you've got subscriptions to things like MailChimp, ClickFunnels, all these different things that start adding up. Whereas with Kajabi, you literally just have one monthly subscription. You have your $200 per month or whatever plan you have, and inside of that you get your fancy website that has all of the animations and the great things you can do on there with like sales countdown timers and all sorts of different things, like as fancy as you kind of require. Plus you have your templates for your email marketing, you got your pipelines, and also you have a way to send high quality emails integrated into the platform. You don't need something like MailChimp to just overcomplicate your life, and then Zapier to connect all of these things together. And once you have this realization that the tools provided inside of Kajabi create this all-in-one platform, you soon realize that Teachable and Kajabi aren't really comparable platforms, and there's a reason why Teachable is so much cheaper. However, as awesome as Kajabi is, and I believe the tools included with it are the only ones out of the box that will help you scale the business without any additional subscriptions, there are some major things you need to know about. Some of the biggest weaknesses of the Kajabi subscription is the fact there are caps on certain limits. You can only have 15 products, for example, inside of the growth plan that are active. You can only have 10,000 active members, only 25,000 contacts within your sort of email marketing when you're emailing those. And you soon have to upgrade. If you want more than 15 products, you have to go up to Pro. And if you want 20,000 members, you have to go up to Pro. Now, it's very easy to see this as a major problem because Teachable has got unlimited everything. So on Teachable, if you grab yourself the Pro plan, you can get yourself unlimited courses and also unlimited students. However, you have to ask yourself the huge question, and this is all dependent on the type of product you're selling. If you're selling a high ticket course or a bundle of courses for maybe $1,000, if you sell 10,000 of those on Kajabi, you will have made $10 million. So at that point, are you really going to care about spending $300 per month to then go and sell 20,000 of those courses and bundles? It's very easy to get scared and frightened by all of these members caps, and you've just got to sit down and think, how am I going to get 10,000 students? Is that even a problem? Are you even going to get 10,000 students for the type of product that you're selling? Also, how about are you going to do that? Are you going to use Facebook ads, email marketing, newsletters, whatever? So then all of the tools that are included in Kajabi will allow you to do that. Whereas with Teachable, you'll have to go out and get external software in order to set all of that up. So that'll add to the cost anyways. But yes, you get unlimited students. But again, how many students do you actually need? Because one of the biggest things that I've learned over the past few years of selling low ticket courses around $40 to $50 is it's an absolute nightmare having loads of students. When you have low ticket courses, you get thousands and thousands of students, which then means you have thousands and thousands of emails to reply to, lots of questions. People get upset because you aren't replying to them, but it's really difficult to reply to people when they're only giving you like $30 versus, $600 because you can actually give them their time and attention because there's way less students, but you're making way more per course sale. So it just streamlines the business. So if you want to have a low ticket model, I would go on to Teachable, but you might have a headache with all of the admin side of things. But if you want a high ticket course model, I think Kajabi is absolutely perfect. Also, if you're interested in learning more about Kajabi, I can get you an extended 30-day free trial, which is 16 days extra than that on the regular website. And that'll give you loads of time to try out all of the different tools to really figure out if this is perfect for you. Now, I don't want you to think that great things cannot be achieved with Teachable, because if you combine this in combination with a flagship website, if you already have a main website that's super fancy and it serves a purpose and you just want to sell courses as a bit of an extension, an extra product, this is going to be a great example of that. So right here, we have got dkmba.com, which is Damien Key's Music Academy, which is the guy on YouTube that teaches people how to get streams on Spotify, grow their artist profile. Great YouTuber. I really enjoy his videos. Now, what he has here is a completely custom built website. Very fancy. He's had this custom built, loads of great animations, very modern looking. You can see all these pop-ups, which you can do similar things on Kajabi with these sort of animations. But this is a responsive website. Looks unbelievable as his main flagship site. But if you sign up to his membership and his online courses, you can see here he's got monthly subscription, or you can buy them individually. I think at least you used to be able to. This is actually hosted on Teachable. So once you sign up to DK MBA and you become an active member, you then get a portal that shoves you over to Teachable. So you've got the fancy flagship website, and then all of the videos and the course modules are hosted within Teachable. So this works really well for this type of business because you've got your fancy custom-made website that's perfect for exactly what you want. And then you're just using Teachable as a nice, easy way to host all of the courses and provide that element of the site. What Damien Keys has done here is a prime example of sort of leveraging these plug-and-play tools that are available online and incorporating it into something quite special and unique. And again, when he launched this business back in 2020, it was 100% hosted on Teachable, the website and everything. Before he went out and built this fancy site, he did his proof of concept with Teachable, and then he leveled it up about 6 months in. In addition to this, there's a few extra things that Teachable can do that Kajabi can't, and Teachable does provide certificates upon completion. So if someone completes a course, get like a little certificate, they can print that out or whatever. Me personally, I don't incorporate these into my courses because I just think they're a load of rubbish. Like, why does someone need a little bit of A4 paper that says they completed some random course online. It doesn't really serve any purpose. You're not going to take that to a job application and go, hey, I completed this music production course on Ben Rollins' random website. I'm really good at mixing music now. It kind of means nothing. So the fact that Kajabi doesn't offer that doesn't really affect me. Don't forget to check out that link in the video description down below to get yourself the extended free trial of Kajabi, and also to check out Teachable if you are interested in that platform. If you're still undecided about Kajabi and you want to learn more about what's included, check out this video next for further information.